Mobile here, we are taking a look at the, well, it's 3D, and it's the world's first tri-dual technology. It's LG's Optimus 3D, or otherwise known as the LG P920. That's not as compelling as the Optimus 3D with the 3D logo all over here. So what I wanted to do is unbox this guy. This is the packaging. This is the retail packaging for the LG Optimus 3D, right? It's got pretty cool packaging. It's about, it's about the size of two hands put together. You can palm it pretty easily, and you lift it up to reveal, ta-da! We've got the LG Optimus 3D, as you see right there, with all the branding. Welcome to the world of 3D. It's got, all this cool stuff on it. Before we get into this guy, the hardware with the two cameras, because it's the 3D, which means it can take 3D pictures and video. Also more stuff. I'll tell you about that in a second. Let's take a look at the box real quick. So there's the box, right? You lift up this tab, and there goes the documentation. Yeah, cool. Okay. So what else do we have in here? Well, we've got the micro USB cable. It serves as charging a data cable. It'll charge if you plug it into here, plug this into the wall. If you're in America, this will not work. But anyway, and we've got headphones. Cool. And we've got a battery. Cool. So I'm gonna unseal this bad boy. And I'm going to open up this bad boy, just right there. Pop them in, and while we're popping them in, let's talk a little bit about the LG Optimus 3D, shall we? So, off comes that. Oh wow, there's a lot of plastic on here. Interesting. So, here's the power button. I'm going to take off the plastic off the power button there. Okay, screw it. I'm going to keep it on. So while it's powering up, I'm going to remove this guy too. LG, of course. Let's take a look at the phone itself. So, we've got a big 4.3-inch WVGA capacitive touchscreen here. Real big, a lot of space for web browsing and typing with your fingers. We've got, this guy is a multimedia monster, obviously, right? It's got two cameras. This is going to be a multimedia monster. So, of course, we've got an HDMI port here. This is micro HDMI, I should say. And we've got the micro USB port right there, both cleverly hidden under these little ports here. And it's about booted up, and you can see that there are backlit, touch-sensitive navigation buttons down here. Back to the hardware tour real quick. We've got the 3.5mm headphone jack on top, right next to the power button right here. On the left side, I just showed you those ports. On the right side, you have the volume control rod. Ah, it says 3D right there, doesn't it? Yes, it says 3D because it controls these two 3D stereoscopic cameras, and it says 3D stereoscopic right there. And each of these cameras is spec'd at 5 megapixels, and it has an LED flash in the middle there. And of course, when I'm just going to pop this open again. And when you pop it open, you have, what is this? A hot swappable micro SD card, which is awesome because a micro SD card slot, because you don't have to pop the battery out and reboot the phone in order to swap out cards for recording video with your 3D.